Hi everyone, it is Miss Karen. This is part 2 of the letter U. So it's not, you can't spell like, you, there, hey, you. Yeah, you, right there. We don't spell you with a U. That kind of U is Y-O-U. But there are a lot of words that will start with the letter U. And U is a very important vowel. Okay, so without the vowels, we wouldn't be making very many words. And sometimes the letter Y kind of acts like a vowel because it can make the I sound. But today we're working on the letter U. And I need to put my name on here because I am Miss Karen. Okay, so where are we in our alphabet? Okay, so we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. Look, U is way down here. Look, we have like 5 more letters to do. Okay, so we better finish and get through these. Okay, because as we learn all these letters, we're also learning some words that they make. Okay, so what do we have next? Ooh, this is a color by number. These are really fun. These are like some of my most favorite things. So it looks like our number 1s are green, our number 2s are red, number 3s are pink, 4s are blue, 5 is white. So what? We don't color white, right? Because it's on white paper. Can't do that. And then 6 is yellow. So let's start with our number 1 greens. So here's some 1, 1, 1. And when I see a bunch of them, sometimes I just put a little color on them. That way then I can just kind of be a little quicker with my coloring. So instead of coloring like one spot at a time, I can color the whole group of them if I just put a color on them so I know what they are. It's a little more efficient way to color. See, here's 1, 1, 1, 1, and a 1, and a 1. Okay, so it looks like all this stuff in here are 1s. I wonder what this is going to be. Sometimes I bet you can pick out some of my color by numbers. We like these. It's helping us learn those numbers. There's another. Here's a 1 and a 1. But it's also engaging our hand and our eyes and our brains when we're little, making all those important little connections that we need to have to learn control over our pencil and crayons so that we can start writing better and legible so that other people can read it. Because would it be any good to just, write a bunch of scribbles and maybe it's something really important you want to say, but only you can read your scribbles? Okay, so these important like hand-eye brain connections that you get from doing something really simple and fun, coloring by numbers, kind of like I said, they help give you some control here so that you can make your letters nice so other people can read them. Okay, I think that's it for the 1s. Number 2 is red. Let's see, here's some 2s. And here's some 2s. It looks like those might be feet, maybe some boots. And 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so color all these. And so I like to color down like the edges. Once I know where they are, so you can color down the edges, so that way you make your border, the line, that you need to stay inside of. If you color just inside that edge a little slower, you make this tiny line. See if I color inside it. Now I have a thicker area to color and not have to worry so much about going outside of the line. So see, first I color down the line. Okay, so I make a thicker line instead of a thin line. Okay, does that kind of make sense? I'm making the line thicker with the color I need to use. And then I can color a little bit better, a little bit faster, and stay in the lines and not have to worry about going, oops, making my color go a little too crazy someplace else. Okay, so next is 3, which is pink. So let's see, here's some threes, 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 threes. Okay. This isn't a very bright pink. I had another pink, I thought. I don't know where it went. And here's a 3 and another 3. Threes. Oh, those must be, maybe those are puffy clouds. Oh, here's 3. And there's a 3. Okay, I think that's next. Okay, next is 4, which is blue. So here's a blue right here. There's one blue. Here's a whole bunch of blues up here. That one, that one, that one, there. 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, just kind of have to go slow here because all of these, they're not too big, any of these squares. So we just go a little slower. Come down in here, go up and over, color across the top, go down and around, kind of like a little half circle. And then we come down in the corners, and oh, yep, still going the right way, all the way down, and up and back. Okay. So any more 4s? Yep, all right here, 4, 4, 4, and 4. Okay. So all these are 4s. And let's see, here's some 4s and a 4. So here's a 4. 4 and another 4. 3 4s right here together. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, and these are all 4s. Okay, I think I got all the 4s. Okay, now it says 5s are white and 6s are yellow. Okay, this didn't copy too well, but I think these look like 6s right here. I don't see any 5s. Okay, so I just gave us that number, so, you know, we could count our numbers in order. Okay, so what do we have here? Yeah, it looks like maybe a little girl, maybe, out with their rain galoshes, her rain boots, and she's got her big umbrella. And these are some puffy clouds. And our letter U. Okay. So that was kind of fun. Used for an umbrella. What are some words other than umbrella? We have up, under, underwear, upside down, and happy. Okay, all those start with the letter U. Okay, so now I'm trying to do, like I said, do a little bit more numbers on these. So let me find my number line here. Disappeared. Is this my number line? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I think I lost my number line. Nope, there it is. Okay, so see, you got a whole bunch of numbers here. That's a lot of numbers. But looks like we're only going to go from 1 to 10. But I want to show you something on this fancy number line. Okay? So we have all our numbers here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you notice, you get to the end, you start over. 10. Because look, if you come straight down to do 20, look at how these numbers fall down. You start with a 1 and then another 1. See? So that's 11. And then 1 and a 2. 1 and a 3. That's 13. 1 and the 4 is 14. 1 and a 5 is 15. 1. 6 comes down. 16. 1. 7 comes down. 17. 1 and the 8 makes 18. 1 and the 9 makes 19. And then here we have a 1, 2, and the 0 on the end. What do you think, what number do you think would be right here? If this is 1 and this is 2, and both of them end with 0, what do you think the number is going to be right here? Let's peek. Oh, it's a 3. And what do you think the one below is going to be? So 1, 2, 3. So this is 30. So 10, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3. What comes next? 4. And we put the 0 on the end. There's 40. So you kind of see how this works? And then look, if we look at our next group of numbers, let's come over here. Look, if we look down this side, look, they count too. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what you do on each of those, look, you start with the 1 after each one. So there's the 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4. See the 4 coming down? 2, 5. There's the 5. 2, 6. So see, look at these. See how all these 5s, they line up? And like all these 7s, when you're counting out your numbers, they line up. Only thing that changes is the number in front. So on each row of numbers, okay, so these are your 1s. This is your 10s row. This is your 20s row. And this is your 30s row. And you would go 40, 50, 60, 70, all the way. Okay, but the numbers, we could take these all the way down to the number 9. And out here, we would have 100. But then we would start over here again with 0 and a 1. And with a 1 in front. Big numbers. But today, we only need to worry about our first numbers, 0 through 10. Okay? So there's our number line. See if we can get it up here maybe a little bit. Okay, so here is our between the numbers 1 and 10. Well, I need to put my name on my page. I am Miss Karen. That way teachers know who did the work. Okay, so it says write the numbers that come between the numbers. Okay, so like here we have a 1, okay, and a 3. What number comes between? What goes here? Yeah, 2. Okay, and then here we have a 7 and a 9. Okay, what's in the middle? What comes in between 7 and 9? Yeah, or 8. Okay, and then we have 6 and 8. Okay, what's between the 6 and the 8 that we write right here? What number goes here now? 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we have 3. There's a 3 and a 5 and a 5. What number's in between them? Up here. Yeah, 4. 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to fold this in half so that way we can see things better, okay? Okay, so now we have a 2 and a 4. What number is between the 2 and the 4? Yeah, a 3. 2, 3, 4. And now we have 8. Okay, here's 8 and 10 way up here. What number comes between 8 and 10? What number is that? It's a 9. Okay, and 2 more left. Here's a 5. Okay, there's a 5 and a 7. What number is between 5 and 7? What do I put down here? Yeah, number 6. And then 4, our last one, here's our 4. And then it has a 6. Okay, so what comes between 4 and 6? 4, 5, 6. Good job, guys. Okay, so there's some number practice we did. We are finished with the letter U. Yay! Okay, so make sure you tune in and you find the crafts that I did. There's an umbrella. I read a couple stories out there. Because, you know, I like to have things all go together a little bit. Makes everything work better. So our letter U went up the coconut tree. Now we're done. What comes after U? Can you think? P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. So stay tuned for V.